For the last 8 years, Vladimir Klitschko and Emanuel Steward have walked to the ring together 17 times, winning 16 of them and collecting 3 pieces of the heavyweight crown along the way. But the relationship between Vladimir and Emanuel has been more than just professional. As Vladimir says, he spent more time with Emanuel Steward than he did his own father over these last 8 years. Here now are thoughts from Vladimir Klitschko and others about the relationship between fighter and trainer.
One of the greatest teachers, one of the greatest trainers.
A great tactician, an ambassador for the sport.
He just was Detroit. Everybody loved him in Detroit. Everybody respected him.
We were writing fights before the fights, writing like script and in preparation. And in the fight, it was exactly going the way that we were written the script.
Emanuel's mind, Vladimir was his baby. This was his project.
It didn't matter what country you was from, what race you was, his spirit, man, it was instant magic.
They just connected instantly because of the history Emanuel had already put in boxing, and because of the history that Vladimir studied of boxing.
Work with Emanuel. I think not every athlete or boxer could work with Emanuel Steward. There was a certain special way. It wasn't a regular way when coach gives you commands what to do. It was like a symbiosis of a lot of talking. It was very creative. It wasn't just commands and combinations that you know over and over and over and you repeat it over and over and over. It was all the time something new. Even the stories that I heard thousands of times from Emanuel, first time was like first time to hear.
Because he ate, slept, and lived boxing. Everything he did was connected to boxing. His life was boxing, you know. I talked with Emanuel one time when he first got sick. I spoke to him, you know, and he had in his mind that he was definitely going to be in the camp. And from that point on, I never heard from him again.
It was sudden. It was very sudden. I think he burned out like 6 weeks, and it was very fast, and it was unfortunate. Actually, he was doing well, but then sad news came up really suddenly, and that's the way it is in life sometimes. I spent more time in the past years with Emanuel Steward than with my own father, because we were going through so many training camps and we spent so much time talking about boxing and talking about life as well.
We worked like a family, we lived together like a family, we went through so many training camps. Yeah, it was, I think for all of us, I mean, you can see it, I really feel it. I mean, I really miss Manny. I really miss him as a human being, and we will never forget him.
I don't want to talk about it in the past. Our best fights are coming up, because spiritually Emanuel is with us. We're missing him, but he's with us. I hear his whispering in my ear while I'm training.
Everybody here has a void, but that void has spurred us to do a much better job. And we're going to win this fight for him, and we're going to dedicate the fight to him.